Another very, very little node, but it has a huge impact if you build especially larger workflows. So while you develop it, the careful listener or watcher of that webinar has seen the little spoiler before in my presentation, but it's the trigger. So it's a very small node. And let's see how we did it before. So imagine you have a more heavy operation like a convert to quad mesh and the mesh to solid. So that might take some time. So if you want to adjust some parameters, of course you can pause and play also your workflow. What you usually do when you work in the workflow, you create the workflow, is that, for example, you disable a node, something like this. So I disable mesh to solid and I can change my parameters. That would be an option. I can also disable the cable, which is cool, but also very tiny. So not so easy to spot for maybe a colleague that you want to share the workflow with. But now you can just insert this trigger here. So that is how it looks like when it's closed. No data is flowing, so you can play around with the values of the sliders that convert to quad mesh. And when you're happy with the setting, you can open it, and then the workflow runs through.